Here we go. Another episode. Hurt Blessings TV. Hurt Blessings TV. You know how we do. And today we are going to talk about, some disappointing ass stuff, man. We're going to talk about the fall from grace of the bust. The bust. Mr. Kwame Brown. Now, Kwame has been having a difficult time as of late, man. And I really like the dude, man. At least, definitely, a lot of what he was doing this time last year. Going into that last summer, all the stuff he was doing, all the content, all the what was perceived to be just really great works he's doing in the community, all like some great stuff, man. But now it truly seems like a lot of that stuff is unraveling at a very, very expedient pace. He's had, his nemesis, like, of course, Tommy Sotomayor, Hassan Campbell, to name a few. Now he's got his own people who are on the ancillary part. Now they're going at the man, or he going at them, rather. Straight Talk, shout out to him. Straight Talk TV, dude, Mr. Skinny, shout out to him too. And honestly, it just really seems like, he's just all that good is ain't gold, man. Cause man, but really how I see it, he's done a lot of traction early on through that initial buzz of the going viral over the whole sports thing, I guess. Stephen A. Smith, banter back and forth. The Matt Barnes guy and Stack 5. See, me, although I'm never really been really big on like sports, athletics, I mean, I definitely am competent and know pretty much what's going on. But like, far as following to the letter, I never thought that was really a great, use of one's time. But I never knew who Kwame Brown was until his ascension into YouTube. And his ascension into YouTube was a meteoric one. It was one that's, got a lot of a following from a lot of grassroots people, because I want to say he probably mixed in a lot of colloquialisms and banter that resonates with a lot of people from a certain sector and segment of our society group. And everyone loves an underdog story. But now it doesn't seem like it's really that same type of love and ascension. It seems that a lot of that stuff might have been perhaps a misdirection. He's been accused of some nefarious things. Some might call it sort of like some Ponzi type schemery going on with donations and certain people he might have aligned himself with that aren't with everything that, core base that got him really going. He's been accused of being a hypocrite, a panderer, just to get some bread and get fed. I ain't mad at you getting the head, but instead, just keep it real, man. Tell how you feel, man. Mr. Skinny, I don't know that guy, but I seen him introduced to him, honestly, from your content. And it just seems that he seemed like he's a pretty genuine, down home, OG type of guy who just wanted to support you. And it seemed that when waters got rough, you got the going. You got the going on, dude, man. Because them older ladies, they line them pockets. They either, to be honest, it seems like majority of the grouping is full of older ladies who either want to, like, you know, sleep with you, fantasize with you, like you they guy. You go on there, give them a little bit of swagger, and they just open up their pockets. Man, I think it might be a few ladies that's maybe young in there. And I mean young, I mean maybe in their 20s and 30s, but I don't really think so. That's just my perception of it. It just don't really look like that. But to see like what you've been doing as of late just seems to be kind of troubling, man. Troubling with the bus, man. I mean, I'm not gonna get into it, but it seems like from documentation that was put forth from Mr. Sotomayor, Tommy Sotomayor, that I don't want to say it in such a way, but it seemed like there was a lot of hoeing when there was supposed to be some mamas cooking. And those documents do not seem to be falsified. Like you could easily go on there and see what it be. But just to be able to know that, you know, that you, not that that happened in your life, because I'm not going to say that you, of course, could control that, but it's like you tried to skew the narrative to make it seem that way, that, you know, you had no parts in any of this stuff or any prior knowledge, and then throwing rocks at these other guys because they're just living their lives, but it doesn't align to some, you know, some type of ideal that you're trying to perpetuate to your flock. I see you telling these guys the drunks and, you know, all they do is smoke, but there's a lot of documentation of you doing the same. Now, I ain't saying you can't blaze up or get your little sippy sip on, God. What I'm telling you is, though, you can't do that and then tell people, nah, you don't do it, even though I'm about to go over here and roll up, about to scroll up something and, you know, you can't talk all that, all the black woman is this and that, and I love all my black ladies now. I love you. Even the ones that get a little rough and tough and, you know, we gonna bigger with you. Still my folks. But then you like it where it's snowing. You can't be saying all that, but you like it where it's snowing. You can't tell this older gentleman, this older guy, Mr. Skinny, an older guy, he has a discourse, just like how Tommy had one with the girl on the Fresh Fish show, that, hey, bruh, you can't be saying that to me. You can't be calling no B word. But at the same time, you have plenty of videos with that laden all throughout the video of you saying that word in reference to women. Can't say don't talk about me, but I'm talking about you. I mean, how could you ever think that I was going to balance? So I think to myself, was this purposeful that you did it for, or was it something that you did on some, you know, pathological type of thing? Because like they say, pathological liars, they don't really know that they're lying, or they're not really sentiently conscious that they're lying. They're just lying because it's just second nature, like it's autonomic, like breathing. So I'm wondering to myself, geez, brother, like, is it about the hustle? Is you about the scamming and finessing? I ain't stressing, bro. Go in and get your Getty Green and everything in between. But don't be mad at these other people for calling you out on these type of situations because you're trying to knock their occupations. You was a big NBA player, bro. You was a multi-millionaire many times over. You can't come from that aesthetic, although you might have come from a downtrodden place at one time. But then, like, yo, I'm the every man's man. Bro, you's a millionaire. Using those donations, not for gas in your truck, as we see one here, but for other things, bro. And I ain't mad at you doing that. Go ahead and get all your, on your bread. Stay fed. But don't lie to grandma, because she going to go up in your, going up in there and donating to your little Church of Kwame into the collection plate with her little $20 going up in her purse. So it's a certain way, even the ethics that you're going to grift. Now, if you're going to grift, at least do it with a little bit of panache. You know what I'm saying? Do it with some decorum, bruh. But hey, people want to be taken for a ride, then hey, you could be Six Flags, I guess, huh? You talked about the guy, Gilbert Arenas. He bought his daughter a vehicle, a nice vehicle. I guess he bought her a Porsche. But he's a millionaire too. And before any of that, he's as you say, a man. He's a father. He's a father. Can't tell a father what he can do for his daughter. What he do for his daughter. Instead of congratulating that, she won and she's being proactively good in her field as a young black woman growing up, chose to chastise her gift and therefore correlatingly chastise her great achievement, because you're, what I perceive, what many others do, your disdain for the father, for her father. But then you want to get mad because of how he reacts. Bro, you can't get mad at how he reacts. Is he reacting the way he should react when someone is disrespecting or discrediting his fatherhood and, his uniformly in that same space, discrediting his daughter's achievements, man. Now, I still like the brother now. Come around, I think you could rehabilitate from the hate. Still be great. But you can't be mad that people want to laugh at Tommy Sotomayor stuff. He say, dude, funny. Little singing his songs and his quick-wittedness and all that. You can't be mad at that, Jack. You can't be mad at the news real, make you feel some type of way. It's an information age, bruh. Anybody can learn and to get the information they want to know. Can't let those robot automaton sheeple people boost your head up too good. I mean, if anything, let this type of timing bring you to, an even space. I'm not gonna say bring you down to earth, but just bring you to an even plateau where you can see things clearly, bruh. You hear me? Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. For real though, bruh. 'Cause I mean, damn, Sam. This ain't doing the best that it really could be doing, man. You have a lot of power and a lot of attention that you could wield. You could wield that tool in a nefarious way or in a way that manifests nothing but abundance for everyone in your circle, bro. It's up to you, Mr. Brown. It's up to you. If your mom's was the lady of the evening, you could bring that to light. That story there might, make some other young lady or young man going through that type of similar situation to you, right? Don't throw it into the dark like it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Bring it to fruition and to the masses of the we the people, so you can let it heal. A wound can't heal if you don't let some air get to it, brother. Don't let them people build your head up just to watch you fall. I mean, they supply you content. You may use some all these people. I'm about to name none of them people because it don't really matter. But just, realize that, man, everything that glitters ain't gold, man. I mean, I'm a person, obviously, you can see I'm pretty proficient in computer things, man. So I'm kind of like, hey, this dude's pitching something, the coding and the trades and all that.